I was working, but it was a very temporary job for me. I had to take the job because of my finances. And then I was still trying to go on interviews as well. And then that was at the point where I started losing weight. Well, then when I did get this office job, then I felt like I was in my element. But then I go back to the clothes that I used to have, and they no longer fit. And I was just really winging it. When you look the part and you're feeling really good about yourself, I think that is when you give your 100%. And that's exactly what happened to me.
I'm Sonia Moline, and I'm the Family Support Coordinator for Reach and Holly. I do so many different things, and one of the things that I do is with Dress for Success, I do some of the dressings, and I was so lucky to be able to have had Simone come in. We get to know each other as we're going through, picking things out. You know, maybe you want to try something a little bit different than that. Or she had lost a lot of weight, and I said, "You're skinnier than that." You know, so it was from I can't. I don't feel good about myself to I can do this. It's just amazing to watch that transformation on these women who come in.
I'm Pastor Hope Deutscher. I'm a board member for Reach. I think everybody, to some degree, needs a second chance. And at some point, I've lost a job before, so I know what it's like to suddenly be looking for clothes. When I lost my job, I had not been building up a wardrobe because it's not something that you think about. And then all of a sudden you're without a job and you have to go shopping for clothes. When I hear the stories of how the counselors and the employees like Amanda have helped people, they're not only helping do the fashion expert of what looks good, but they're also being counselors and mentally helping them to feel better about themselves.
My name is Amanda Even, and I'm the Program Director for Dress for Success, Red River Valley of the Upper Midwest. It could be anything from a simple suiting for an interview, or we also do employment suitings, so a woman could get up to a week's worth of clothing. We also have our career center where you can apply for jobs, you can work on your resume. We do mock interviewing, so when they walk in, a lot of women are wearing from pajamas to sweatpants to, you know, jeans with holes. Usually the woman is a little slouched over, a pretty weak handshake, pretty nervous. And then I escort them over to the dressing room, and there's, you know, 3 or 4 different outfits already laid out. So I just have the woman try on, you know, the first couple outfits.
Their clothing there is top of the line. It's clean, it's professional, it's awesome. I was like a kid in a candy store.
So for an interview suiting, you get one full outfit head to toe, and that can include everything from undergarments to shoes, pants, dresses, skirts. I mean, it's just one full outfit with a purse and accessories as well.
Sonia had asked me if I needed some shoes, if I needed this, if I needed a belt or belts, or a purse even, and a billfold, and makeup, and jewelry. It was everything, head to toe.
The last thing I like to do is let the woman pick out a purse. I never pick out a purse for a woman. I think every woman has her own specific idea of what she likes. Usually it takes less than 30 seconds to pick out a purse. They walk over and say, "That's the one." And I think that's just a fun way to end a suiting. So a lot of times, even though it is just a suiting for clothing, it turns into more just asking questions and just advice.
By the time I was walking out of there, I felt so good, and I was ready to go to work. I looked good and I felt good, and I'm sure my confidence was back too.
I think the most important thing is just proving to women that they are worth it. They're worth the clothing, they're worth the experience, and they're worth spending 1 or 2 hours on themselves. It can happen to anyone. If you lose your job, if you go through a divorce, if you go through, I mean, there's so many issues that can happen in someone's life, and we just want everyone to know that we're here and we're ready to help.
There are many ways that people can get involved in Dress for Success. They can volunteer their time, they can come in and they can help at the boutiques, helping clients find the right outfits. They can spend time by going through their own closets and donating everything from suits to scarves to jewelry, handbags, all of those little pieces, not only of clothing but accessories that makes a woman feel complete. And so donations are a big part that you can get involved. You can come and you can volunteer. You can give monetarily so that we can supplement where we need to.
I believe in that program so wholeheartedly. The very first opportunity that I have, I'm going to help them as well.